Nice. Is that AI? Yeah, right? Nice. No, I'm just copying this one on the left, you see? I try to understand how to draw. So I need to copy first, right? You need to copy the masters to understand it. After that, I'm gonna make my own, but it's never gonna be as good as this one. But it helps like to understand it a little bit. Yeah, a lot, a lot. I draw a lot. No, not right. No, I really want to finish this. I'm sitting on that for like 4 days. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm too slow. Like this looks like basic, right? But somehow I'm doing it all the time wrong. Yeah, I have a big tablet. I have like a giant one on this side. This one. But I'm not using it right now. I have like the small one. Because I have like, you know that shrimp position where you like hunch over? I cannot do it for a moment. It hurt too much. Yeah, right? Goddamn annoying. And if you lean back and you're on the tablet, you have to do this, and that's after my shoulder hurt too much. It doesn't get better. Yeah, right? It's convenient. But the tablet has its downside, like the small tablet. It's like the straight lines are difficult to do. And like sketching. I can it far better on the big tablet. Is that weird? That sounds like AI. Disgusting. Haram, haram. It's I think that's an AI thingy. There's like a female AI voice with the blue one. No, they don't exist here. That's why people constantly yelling the N-word. They feel free from that. I think it's nihilistic when they like say the curse word. I don't let that slip anymore on Discord. When someone says the N-word, the curse words, I cannot let that slip anymore. I just mute them instantly. That makes... I wish... I'm streaming on YouTube right now, but I'm not a streamer. I'm working full time. Yeah, John James, Jesus. John James, Jingleheimer Schmidt. Yo, Gabriel Knight? This is my favorite game. I'm still playing it. I could never solve it. You know Gabriel Knight? Ah, you miss out. It's like I think a game from the 90s. It's like a movie with real actors and you have to like point and click. It's very difficult. It plays in Germany, in like Bavaria, and you have to solve like a crime. I haven't still solved it. I'm like stuck at certain point. I here and there open it up and try to solve it. Adventure games are quite fun. Detroit Become... Oh yeah, that's from the guy who made like the Rain... What's it called? Rain Man? Okay. Yeah, right, with the blue dot on the side. I never played it, but I watched the whole plot on the stream, I think. It was intriguing. That's like Telltale Games, the company. They make like also point and click adventure games, or like more like a movie. Sadly, they went like insolvent. Like they had no money anymore. But they had so many good games. I loved it. But point and click is kind of like dying because people watch it on the stream, right? What's the point of buying it? It's more like they still make money, but they're losing the investment because it's far easier to get like investment for other games who have like um a money system where like people have to buy constantly new currency or something. Why am I zooming out and in so much? Makes no sense, John. I'm falling again in the trap that I'm doing details for no reason. Constantly falling in that trap. Be careful, since I'm streaming. Can't allow that. Yeah, they go on Discord. Like, I blame the parents. Like, they fail them. They should supervise kids like that. Like, that behavior gonna translate to other things. They think like Discord, the internet is different than real life. No, it's the same. Who taught you that the real life and the internet are different? Your behavior always translates to real life. What things you consume in the internet, that will be affecting you in real life. All of that. I have a new coworker. He talks so. He's always using the filler words. I'm pretty sure it's on Discord and all those, and he got that behavior from that. Wonder how this gray works out. Not like put it. No, never was. I made some money back then, but no, never really good. I don't want to disclose it right now. I'm on a stream, but I have a OnlyFans account. I'm shaking my booty on that. That's the wrong reaction. Oh. I'm not doing that. That was a joke. Nobody would watch my shit. I'm alone streaming, shaking my booty. I would watch that. Like, oh, that's just sad. I would probably get money for pity. Oh god, this poor old man on, on OnlyFans. I mean, I get like some DMs on Discord invites from women who think they can make a career on that, and I think, oh god, this is so sad. Gonna be so sad for her. Her realization that like only the top 1% on OnlyFans get money. She's all exposing herself for nothing. That's the sad part, yeah. It's most of the people on that. For the money. For the money. I'm not. I don't want to see it. I don't want. Yeah, you can show me. I like to watch. I'm my most hobby is like watching Pinterest, but there's so much AI on that. I'm on DeviantArt, ArtStation. I'm not on Instagram. Instagram is weird, but you can show me. I will watch, but not now. Maybe like on my own. I'm gonna watch your art. I want to finish this. And no, I'm also like secretly on YouTube. I'm watching other artists all the time, and I get jealous, and then I wanna draw even harder and more. You know, it kind of inspires me, but you also can say I'm jealous and I want to be better than them. One of the two parts. I haven't decided which one. I go with I'm inspired. Like some people I know from acting class back then, and when I'm like looking at them, their like traditional art went up so good, so much. And they have a good routine and all that, and they're staying on that routine. I'm constantly changing my art routine. I try to move away from drawing lines and just putting down painting colors. Also difficult. Sometimes my like I feel like my brain is overheating because the complexity is increasing. I feel like guiding lines help me a lot, but I want to also move away from them. It's all art, like art. You don't, yeah, no worries. I don't hold you hostage. That's haram. Oh God, I would never do that. Let's see. It's just if you think about it, what I'm doing, I have nothing else. That's all I have. I have to stick to it. I'm not gonna learn something new. I'm drawing for like since I was a kid. Not gonna change that. That like I see a lot of girls I know. They like changing their hobbies constantly. That's the wrong way to see it. You need to like choose your like sacrifice, right? It's not. It's never fun for me. I don't really think about fun. It's like something I have to do. That's how it feels like. It's my duty to pick in life. And same for like going to the gym. I'm not gonna quit anyway. I'm never gonna stop. Cannot stop. Choose your sacrifice, I guess. But okay, sometimes I make long breaks, but not on line work. Only on paintings, especially digital painting. Since I don't like the computer, to be honest, I'm trying to move away from the computer constantly. But yeah, the selling point for art was always like fun and career, right? But what if it doesn't work out, right? there's a high possibility art doesn't work out. Will you still stick on it? And my decision was still I'm gonna stick on it. I'm never gonna quit. Cannot quit. I still want to be better than certain artists. Yeah, I want to be inspired by certain artists. More like I'm constantly looking at like Pinterest and ArtStation and look at other as artists I know and how far they come. Just want to be like that. Like sport is like very different. I know people who play a lot of sport, and at my age, I heard a lot of bad stories, like how they like injured themselves, their back, and all that. Dangerous. Especially like they take a break from soccer for like a month, and then they go back to soccer, make really hard like take really hard hits, and then they break their back. And I say, of course you break your back. What did you expect? This is also the problem of soccer. Once you're in a game, you have to go 100%, otherwise it's not fun. And the other guys push you, but you out of shape for like a month. You haven't done it. You overused your back, and maybe your abdomen and like your muscle fibers aren't that resilient. And then you crack your back just by a foul or something. That's why I like going to like fitness. I'm too old. I cannot allow like certain other sports to destroy my health. There's sports, a lot of sports are just very unhealthy. Sadly, it is so. I wonder what this is. Can we do this? Like I would say, rugby, soccer, very dangerous sport. Cannot allow that. But we will see. Huh? I have the mics too low because someone was ear raping. One sec. How's your life? How's your day? Everything alright? Sama sama sama. Osama? Wait, what? I'm not into Osama. I'm John Zane, the one and only. John James. King the Hammer. Sometimes I think the things are quite brown, quite light. Need to do the contact shadow on that. I think that's what it is. All those painting programs. But the thing I have to stick is like Critter. Critter is free, and I can change rotate the brush. That's very important to me. Rotating the brush. You like pull down this. So jittery. Ooh. Ooh. Me? Me? My name is me, not you. You is my brother. It was a mistake to have that rotating brush rotating. My name is me. You is my brother. I think that works out. Oh, wait, we can like directional rotate. Mm. Tilt direction, right? That's alright, right? It doesn't work. Exit seems about right. Namina mina, hey oh, ki, ding 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 ding, waka waka, Africa. Is that racist? No. Doesn't work. The tilt doesn't work. Tilt direction makes no sense. Rotation. Maybe all of it? Like I would think when I do this in this direction and then in this should be the other side around. Doesn't do it though. I wonder why. Like I would think that would work. Like when I go this side, this is this, and when I go this side, I would go. It should go up. I have to maybe think about this. Maybe this way then. Now it has like that swivel in it. I don't. And Photoshop is so like logical. I don't understand. Like when I X tilt. Oh wait, it's tilt. It's not direction. Hmm. Drawing direction. That must be what it should be. Angular pressure. Drawing angle. Hmm. Maybe this one. I think that's what it is. Oh yeah. Oh, Had a swivel on in the beginning. Have to be careful of that. I think that's what it is. Let's save that. This is really hard to control. Holy shit. Maybe I have to do rotation more. Ugh. I don't know, this looks terrible. What could we like drastically improve? Like now it's the forefront and the trees. Everything else is like set in stone. What? Oh, we could do the back. What's on this could be drastically improved? This part. Let's do this part and then move on with the trees. Let's say we have like some dust coming up from there. Let's make it darker. Like this. Oh, we never met one, right? Why did I put a shadow here? I have no idea. Alright, we did that. Let it pop. The sun is on that. Good? I think that's good. Doody. Doody. Yes. The Invincible by Stanislav Lem. The Invincible. It's like they are landing on a planet and then they encounter like insect-esque hive hive mind aliens that are like robots made out of, I don't know, carbon and steel and stuff. And they cannot argue with them, they cannot interact with them. And the end is quite like open. He goes back to his ship and then they fly away. Yeah, right? I was so disappointed too. Like I didn't know it had an open ending. He was flying. He was no. He was like he interacted with the hive mind. The hive mind didn't like talk to him, but it let him live. He was the first who survived. And the end is like he goes back to his ship. Map. That he's a Russian Stanislav Lem. I don't know. He's a Polish. I think it's a Polish book. Yeah, right. Nice. Is it like a biography? No, right? Oh god. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, like fear is a form of respect, right? People who don't fear you don't respect you. That's what I think. I agree with that. Really? Yeah, of course. But like from like, yeah, it's hard to tell. Like everything you do, like to get respect. Like if people don't respect you, your love means nothing to them. Yeah. Let me that. Interesting. That could be the case there for you. Since you are so tall, people like respect you just from the physical standpoint. Oh, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It needs to be your experience, right? I never got feared. I think they fear you, like, that's what I think, yeah. That, yeah, like, people never were scared of me, right? Because, like, even at my job, I have, like, I'm the most kindest person, right? I don't want to hurt people. Like, because I'm maybe a coward inside, could be that also. Like, I should stand up more. Uh, that's, like, my honest opinion about me. But I also like to be liked, right? To be like, people like me, that they want to be around me. I love that. Could be like also an egotistically mindset for me, right? I want to be appreciated and all that sort of things. It's a form of phrasing, right? True. But I also like to be respected. And for me, it's like you can get respected by competence, right? So I like that at my job. Yeah, it has that weird tone to it. That's true. But I don't like nowadays all those bad phrases like fear and lie, all those words they try to abandon, like they try to like change it to something positive. I don't like that movement. No, no, I noticed something last time I looked at. I have a logic book, and though there is in logic, right? There is true, and there's false, right? And what's the opposite of true? No, the opposite of true is a lie, right? So at one point, everybody agreed that instead of saying a lie, like the old Greeks said it, instead of saying that, we change their word to false, so it doesn't sound that bad, right? And that's the constant like human movement all the time. Like they don't like certain words because they sound evil or bad, and they change it to something else. I mean, false is not the same as lie, right? Hard to tell, but things like that bother me, like in the how they change the words. The logic book? It's just mathematics, yeah, right? I have like one of it's like math and logic. Somewhere is it? I threw away like three giant boxes when I moved. I threw away two giant boxes with books. I don't care about keeping books, to be honest. It's about math, of course. I think if you're like a really like pedantic person, a lot of people notice that. Like when I was reading that, we all agreed on that. Actually, the opposite of true is lie, but it doesn't matter actually, right? In logic, it doesn't matter. Not that much, but at some point it got changed, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but the word true is then also the opposite of false would be right, right? But in logic, it can't be right. It can be only true, right? Something can be right, but not true. If you, wrap your head around that. That's why I think lie is far more, I don't know. I thought maybe lie is far more accurate for the opposite of truth. Interesting. Yeah, right? The only thing you can prove that is to think about can you make a case where something can be real but not true, or the other way around? Something can be not real but true. Hard to tell. Yeah, that's how you should make the case, right? To prove that those words can't be the same, right? Oh, I wonder. My brain is working on that. I forgot how to paint. Where am I? I wanted to copy something over it. Can something be not real but true? Hmm. Hard to tell. I don't think so. Is there something? Let me read that. Probably always the same guy. Yeah, you should like go to other VCs. This one is the ear rape VC. But in the others, I can always get banned. People don't like me. Yeah. I let out my opinions too much. That's the problem. I'm innocent. Thanks, man. No, people don't like opinion. Thank you. Yeah, right. That's true. No, people degrade each other all the time on Discord, and I cannot do that anymore. I'm just tired of that. I can detect it so quickly, and then just the mute button is so convenient for that. I cannot be degraded anymore. It's just enough. Nah, no. I'm painting right now. I'm doing a study of this artwork. Now I try to delete this. Yeah, that's the modern system, right? They're zapping on in the internet. I cannot do that. I'm the VC guy, one guy. I always stay at VC1 and see how it plays out. I'm alive. Can something be alive and not true? Wait, I don't know where this goes. This one, this needs to merge. This and this needs to merge. Merging on Critter is really hard. Merge layer below. Oh, maybe it's easier. Never mind. I try to like learn how to paint without guidelines. I'm a big sketcher guy. I like to sketch, but I want to progress from that. Since sketching and then doing painting over it takes longer than just painting it right away, right? It's all about time efficiency. Yeah, right? You can rely on that. Yeah, right? I don't know where it comes from, yeah, but I feel very uncomfortable when I'm without guidelines. It feels really weird. I don't know what to do then. I feel overwhelmed. That's the biggest problem. So I probably have to do a lot of like studies to not be that overwhelmed, right? I know the next step. That's what I thought. Maybe that's my issue. But even the study takes hours. Like my, uh, I have a great memory about human anatomy and horse anatomy, but like, I'm a doctor too. I'm a doctor too. Nice. But everything else, it's blurry. Especially houses. Houses are uncomfortable. Like buildings and architecture, like medieval things, it's difficult. Oh no, art anatomy. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's what I study. No, like you know the where the muscle is. That I feel uncomfortable there. I know my one of my old dentists. He like has an art block, and he paints a lot. I'm always jealous. He's so good. He never uses digital, only paints, and he got so much better in the last 10 years. And I am still stuck at the same shit. Not gotten better. Yeah, he just sticks to it. I probably has like every day after work he goes home and just starts painting. Something like that. He got so good and I'm still stuck. And I don't have an excuse. Since he is also working and doing it part-time. My excuse is I suck. I need to like I have like a whole like another table where I can just paint. I could just put down paints and stuff. But all cleaning up, that feels like kind of like I don't know. It's too much. I don't want to do it right now. I could paint on my second table. Wait, where's that? Oh, that's not the one. Art table. Yeah, right. I have a second art table. I could do it the whole time on this one. Oh. But I'm not doing it. I'm lazy. You do draw all the time, yeah. That's my favorite medium. Sketching. I think I have like around over 100 sketchbooks filled. And I threw a lot of them away because it takes too much space. Yeah, right? I don't feel about that. I have no feelings about my old paintings. The future lies ahead. You're a psychopath. Come on, you cannot have feelings about your paintings. No, that's not true. I will have one of my earliest sketchbooks. I still have that. But everything between, I threw a lot of away. Especially from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it's all thrown away. No, it's just I'm not that attached to material goods. It's just material stuff. I need to move ahead. Like for me, something similar that I have this is hello. That continue? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, the like small actions can just like create big changes in the future. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Yeah, but that you could have on your computer. That's okay. No, so that was wrong. I mean, that was wrong. You could have that on your computer, that story. I just throw away because it takes too much space in real life, right? I mean, nah, they're just. I don't think they were good. Some were good, but I could just repeat them again. No issues. Yeah, right. People made fun of me of my drawings when I was a kid all the time because I let it also in school somewhere, and they I remember that laugh. Like, wait, what's wrong about that? Yeah, right. What's his name? I forgot. Already forgot. Millhouse? No, that's the one who beat himself. No, I have two really old books from 2002 and 2003, and the paper's already like it's losing its structure. Ah shit. I was already older. I was an old man back then. I cannot disclose that. I'm innocent. I was really young. I was a baby. I'm a vampire actually. Forgot about that. You know Twilight? I'm Edward. No, no. You know I was into like Dungeons and Dragons. So I got every my old art books are all inspired by Dungeons and Dragons to the T. I played it with my brothers. Yeah, if you don't have anybody who plays it makes no sense to get into it. It's all bound to people. Yeah. Even like finding a good group, it's just when you get older, it makes no sense. Takes too much time, too much effort, and it's expensive. I tried that with my hobbies, but hobbies get more and more expensive. And I think like, oh, I'm an adult. I don't want to have that. Dungeons and Dragons are very expensive. Those like, I mean, I played the Minion Dungeons and Dragons with the Minion boxes. Yes, yes, with like tiles and stuff. Well, like they're on the like little plate, and then they have like little heroes and dragons and trolls and skeletons. That one. You never knew that? Oh, you're missing out. No, no, it's just when you get older, you don't want to be associated with people like that. I tried to make it cool on YouTube, but true, true. Yeah, right. And when your job is fun, why like have another hobby that is time consuming? On F Oh, nice. Talented, talented. I played the piano. I still have one here on the side, like the electrical one. I use like Cakewalk and mix the music together.
That's super cool. Do you want to play something?
No, I'm just drawing. I want to finish this.
Maybe another day, but like we
Yeah,
can do
right?
it, yeah. We can do it online.
I'm on my vacation, so I'm on here for a lot of time. You can like, you know, Cakewalk. It's like a art. It's like a music mixer. They like can connect your devices and MIDIs to it, and it's for free. It has everything, and they just canceled it. So I only have it on my computer, as it seems. And yeah, right, it's similar. But Cakewalk has a lot of features, like professional things also have, and it's free. The problem is really, I know that Windows hates Cakewalk, and they're gonna like patch it out of their system, and I need to put it on Linux.
But you know, if you don't really post your music, you can just like use the correct version.
Yeah, FL Studio I have that too. But the plugin of FL Studio doesn't have those great plugins. You know, Cakewalk has a plugin where I can just take a music and turn it into MIDI. It detects almost every little like track. That's really good. And there are a lot of like plugins that are really good for Cakewalk. Things like that, you know. FL Studio is kind of like more like for noobs. It misses the features I need.
Well, thank you, man. That's a really great compliment. Thank you. Told you I use
Oh, I cheated. No, it's very like for like it's very intuitive. I know. I have it too, yeah. But sometimes you know you hear like great music and you are kind of want to mix it into yours, and it's so much easier on other programs than FL Studio, I think. Yeah, right. Like putting the tracks together.
That's what I do.
I get like I feel time constraint. You know, those tracks and putting them together takes too much time. At times I want to skip it.
Can you shut up?
Yeah, I muted him. I found him. That's a you cannot let that slide. You know, that's not a good behavior on the internet. So the thing they want is to be muted. Like that makes me look weak. Imagine we had like a conversation after I insult me to shut up, right? Imagine I had like a that makes me look weak. That looks me like an idiot. I let that slide. I cannot tolerate things like that anymore. It's about they like insult you and then they try to have like questions and conversations. No, the conversation after that is over. We are two strangers, and you lost your privilege to understand me and get to know me. That's what it is. Yes, I made my whole case already. I'm like, if you look at my Discord account, I'm on here since 2016. There's a whole logic behind my actions all the time. Also, people who say the N word, right? They want me to tolerate that word. I know I don't have a problem with that word, but they say it all the time in every sentence. And when I ask that they stop, they will even say it more. And then they say it's part of their culture. It makes no sense to me. So you cannot tolerate people like that. And sadly, it got worse over the time. Because young people don't have the need to interact with older people. Because every information is now on the internet, right? I made a whole like mind. I played that out in my head why people are get more and more rude. The necessity to be kind to each other isn't important anymore, since the interaction of information was the most important thing in the older times. And nowadays everything's on the internet, right? So there's no necessity to be kind and forthcoming. And I made another case also that everybody by nature is egotistic, and people with faith also act in an egotistic way to be kind to other people and selfish to please their God. You know how that works? That's how it works. And so,
do you mean like that for you, there's no selfless good deed?
yeah, there's no selflessness because everything you do also in. So my case is more like if you think about everybody's egotistic, then you can make a case that having faith is the most important part in life. Since everybody's egotistic and people with no faith will abuse that egotism even more because they think it's all for them. It doesn't have any meaning, right? But people with faith will always do kind things since they want to please their God. That is my.
But what about people that are good but haven't?
See, that's the key. They are doing good things when people are watching. Are they doing good things when nobody's watching?
Sometimes a lot of people are just doing good things. What they call just like being human.
See, maybe that's a faith-based argument in that form. They have like a form of faith, even if it's not like the major religion. Like they don't need to be kind if they don't have faith, right? There's no reason for them. It often falls apart if they're in need or like if they're like sick. That's where you see their true nature. People can be kind because it's beneficial to be looking kind and good to other people, right? It's beneficial for a politician. It's beneficial for a doctor, for a company man, right?
And legalism.
No, I don't know that.
It's actually it's more about like how population. Start from the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah, so when people decided to live together, they were like two ways each other.
I mean, Discord is for me the base case for that, since they're all anonymous, right? That nobody sees how they are or who they are. Their true nature comes out. But since I'm faith-based, I cannot be bad. I cannot be insulting, even if nobody knows who I am. But yeah, make your case. Sorry.
But no, I mean, your thing is true. It's just that, because to me, I think that you can be like as you are, but
Yeah.
not necessarily with the faith. I also have a faith, but not
Yeah.
but
Interesting.
legalism and mysticism. When cultures had to be built,
Hmm.
there were like two ways to get people not to attack harm.
Yeah.
First way is legalism. Legalism is that you tell people harm each other, you things that can come out of it. Also, facts about how foolish you want to be. But what's good? there will be some that will come to you straight. Bad, you're gonna go to hell.
Yeah, right.
If you
That's
do
faith.
something bad, that's yeah. So what I say is that there are people who are legalists who do good stuff without having to be. Or maybe but there is no real stories of life. When there was like two people that go by next to each other, the sounds from the
Kind of
cave,
grandfather because
the sounds from the cave are definitely coming from.
Mhm.
They purposely spoke to the crystal just for because it was so protected.
Yeah.
But there are things that are beyond. We believe that in the cave there is a monster. I've more than the guy who said, "Oh, that's an interesting one. I gotta go check that out."
I agree with your point. I think your claim didn't like destroy my argument. You can like still you can still put egotism in every action they did, right? To benefit because it benefits always them, right? Like you could always make that argument. So it's not that bad as a you didn't destroy my argument, but yeah, I agree with what you said. Mysticism could be also like it's yeah. But
Ghosts do exist.
also like I think like doing something for your country is like also maybe like could be also not it's not fate, it's like a form of nationalism. And when you go doing something good to your country, your group, I could see that. But in the moment it falls apart if you like anonymous. Like if nobody knows who you are, that's why on Discord people behave so bad, you know? That's that the biggest problem is some way they think they are two different things. As I said, they think Discord and like internet is something different than real life. I don't know where they got that. Nobody ever taught that. This is a modern belief. This is modern religion right there. They think like there's a difference between it. It was never a difference. Nobody ever said that. Maybe it comes like from Hollywood or something. Like where they fire people with face because they don't want to kiss their co-actress, right? People get fired because they think, oh, it's different. You cannot, when you kiss someone in a movie, it's different than in real life. Is it really different? You can make, maybe it's
There
come
was
from
like an
there.
actor that got fired because of that. What's his name? The guy who you know.
I know a lot of like, as like, not official, but a lot of people got cancelled because of their belief. But I don't know anybody. But yeah, even in the olden times, it started or maybe in the 80s, where it became very prevalent.
What do you think people decided that it was wrong to kiss them?
No, I make the case everything we do is real life, right? Everything we say comes out of our mouth, right? So it's real. But people on the internet think there are two different things. So they may have to make the claim that they are not different. That they have to make the claim that there are two different things, right? So I don't have to prove anything. I say internet, your internet personality and real life is the same thing, right? They have to make the other claim since they're always saying, oh no, it's just the internet. I can do whatever I want, right?
I think that people who are like this in the internet
Yeah,
are like this crazy at home. Like when nobody's around in their house,
yeah, right?
they just go crazy.
So the burden of proof leaks on them, right? To prove me wrong, right? I cannot think of anything to prove me wrong. I think I'm correct.
their job to prove you wrong.
Yeah. It's definitely something that comes out of your mouth when you say curse words, even on the internet. That's no different. It's definitely you consuming bad stuff on the internet. It affects you. It's definitely your eyes that consumes like the vicious bad websites and all that stuff. There's no difference. They think there's a difference. Yeah, but it's not. And I think like in Austria right now, they like banned the social media for young kids under 14, I think. That's a good step.
Oh,
I wonder too. Like how are they going to do it? I think what they should do it's leaked on the burden of the parents. The parents shouldn't let the kids be on the internet unsupervised. That's what it is. There shouldn't like a lot of kids on here. Like they say those curse words on Discord. Where are the parents? Like what's going on?
it's really difficult. It's really difficult. Do you have kids?
No.
Okay, so I have a lot of cousins who do have kids, and what they tell me is that most of the time, if your kid is if your kid gets bored, you would just like do a lot of noise, do a lot of stuff that bother you and stuff.
Yeah.
So the best way to deal with that is just to get them phone. So
Terrible.
it's really hard to ask.
Yeah, it's really it takes time to deal with kids. And most people aren't even allowed to take kids with to their work. I always like when I see people coworkers bring their kids, I'm always supporting of that because why should they be somewhere else? They need to be with their parents. They are inspired by their parents. They'll see how they work. But it's very
But sometimes
yeah.
it can be dangerous. Like for example, for me as a doctor, I cannot bring my kid to a hospital.
Yeah, right. I mean, you could, right? Some people, some hospitals allow that, right? Because it's very important.
There's a kindergarten. That's like you gotta pay for that, even though it's like part of the
It's I don't want to say it, but it's all because mothers need to work nowadays too. It's all that difficult stuff. Where it goes, who knows? Yeah, but yeah, I wonder how like they apply that phone ban. Maybe they should like take just the phones away. Special phones for the kids. I mean, there are those grandma phones, right? Where like there you can only make a call.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's what I had when I was young. That's a good idea.
You know
But
what's?
it did not turn out that bad.
I was thinking about maybe something is also bad in that because you need to like understand the internet, and the better you understand the internet, the more successful you are. Could that be right? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Could be like also very important that kids mature faster on the internet. Could be also the case. Or if they mature into something bad. Could be also like that now constantly say the N-word in real life or by accident.
Some of them do mature into something good. You're definitely right. Sometimes the internet does more bad.
Yeah, it's all for the kids. Kids are I love kids, but you cannot say that nowadays. Like I'm always far more I'm far more kinder to kids than to adults. I like try to like I see, oh, this is someone's son, he just needs to learn. I try to so I always gave them the burden of like he's a kid. But that's not a kid. He should know better.
Coming to me 24 hours. I can't go to sleep.
Little. They
Love
come
the
on
facial
it.
expression. No judgmental. Yeah,
Imagine you doing that in real life. Oh, probably does. Oh god.
well, that was a really pleasant conversation. Midnight in my bed. Gotta go to sleep.
Same. What time is it? Oh yeah, in 8 minutes. 2 minutes. Bye. Yeah. Could work on the trees better, but I think I want to finish it soon. So we're not gonna do the trees more. I think what I'm doing wrong on the trees is too much like too much, what's it called? Hue shift, right? I think those colors are closer together, and also too much bright and dark shift. It's far less probably, it's far milder than I thought. Maybe I need a good like blending brush for that. Cannot blend that good. Let's see. I'm doing fantastic. Life is beautiful. I love life. I'm gonna quit here. I think it's good enough. Can we like push something forward and backward? I think we can. Let's do soft light. Soft light, and then we push this upwards with blue. Like here. Violet. Now on the gray side. Like this. Looks good. Then we push this one down. With another blue. Loud.
Yeah.
I think I have even Discord on half, right? Yeah. The mic is too loud. The max size? I cannot go bigger. That's why. Jesus Christ, this mic. Does it feel bigger now? Brush size 1000 pixels. That's the max size? Interesting. I wish I could make it bigger, but we can't. What we're gonna do is do it like this. Then we need a mask layer. That one. How to make a mask layer? I never learned it. Not on this one. Hmm. I don't know. need a new. Can I bound it somehow? Group. Like this. Group. Flip group. Maybe it was this one. Yeah. Then delete. Oh wait, it's a mask layer. Never mind. Alright, nothing happens. Oh, something happened. Huh? Oh? I don't know what happened. I don't know what this is. Normally I think a mask layer is something that uses black to mask the layer below. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Doesn't do anything. Maybe I need to go live. I'm struggling with this. That's the weird part. Yeah, right? That brighter. Nothing makes sense, dude. Nothing makes sense. What is it? No, it's got brighter. What kind of mask layer is that? Am I doing something wrong? About this. This is not right. Anyway, I give up. No tweaks. And we could just do an adjustment layer. I know what it is. I don't know. Push the contrast or something. that's what it is. Hmm. I think we could move on. That took a while.